Sing for the holiday, the happy holiday.
Hey you guys, today I'm making jjamppong. Jjamppong is a Korean spicy seafood noodle soup, but I'm making plant-based. So there won't be any seafood, but you will have the satisfaction of that deep flavor, spicy, warming your heart noodle soup. Oh, it's just so delicious, you've got to trust me. So I just chopped about a cup of green onion, and I also chopped some garlic and ginger, and I'm gonna add this into the wok. You can use regular pot as well. I just love using wok because that's what in Korean restaurant they do, because it's a Korean Chinese menu. Add 5 tablespoons of oil. Now go ahead and turn the heat to low, and we are going to let them slowly infuse the oil with delicious garlic, ginger, and green onion. This Asian trinity, the beautiful flavor into the oil. So meanwhile, let's go ahead and prep all our veggies. So first, some carrot, and slice a half of onion. Cut some bok choy into quarter. My bok choy is pretty big as a baby bok choy, so I'm actually cutting them into quarter. But if your bok choy is like really nice and small, just a half will do too. Just so you know, easy to eat bite sizes. So these are the vegetables of our jjamppong. I'll just set aside over here. So I have a room for cutting other ingredients that I need to prep. So our protein of our jjamppong. First, some king oyster mushrooms. Slice them into nice and circle. Then they look like a scallop. Trust me, this jjamppong is so delicious, so you won't miss any. And some oyster mushrooms, if you like them. You can use any other mushrooms too. Honestly, just any mushrooms that you can find, they will all work. I just found the oyster mushrooms and king oyster mushroom, the texture-wise and the look-wise, it gives a really nice seafoody kind of feel, I guess, for me. My another seafood is konyak or konjak. I don't know how you pronounce your way. In Korean, we call konyak. This is a 0-calorie mountain yam jelly kind of thing. When you open this actually smells like a little seafood, to be honest. So it's actually perfect for jjamppong. You can actually like be a little fancy and give them like a little slit, like twist them. Like you go like a little slit in the middle, and then you go like this, nice and fancy. Squid if you want to. It's up to you, however you want to do. Actually, one of Korean dessert shapes like this too. It's kind of funny. And lastly, some yubu. So this is a deep fried bean curd. It's very easy to find at your Japanese or Asian grocery store at the frozen or refrigerator section. I really love this because it adds like different depth of the texture and the flavor to our jjamppong. So just cut them about same size as all other ingredients right here. This aromatic vegetable with the oil smells good, sounds good, looks good. All my vegetables are prepped. It's time to crank the heat up, and we're gonna start cooking. Go ahead and add the bok choy, carrot, and the onion. Stir fry. Let's go ahead and add all our sauces. 2 tablespoons of mushroom soy sauce, 2 tablespoons of vegetarian oyster sauce. If you don't have a mushroom soy sauce, you can use a regular soy sauce too. We'll start frying the sauce with the vegetable first, because that way the sauce will bring out all the umami flavor that we want. It's gonna be so beautiful. All right, my vegetables are very wilted. So now I'm gonna add 7 cups of veggie broth that I soaked with dasima, kombu, or dried kelp for about an hour. So go ahead and remove the dasima, squeeze all the water, then pour this broth. And the key point of doing this, make sure you do not over stir fry the vegetables, because we just want to give that little bit of the stir fry flavor. We are not trying to fully cook the vegetables. Now I'm going to add gochugaru. I'm adding gochugaru right now, not instead of stir frying earlier, because that's my original jjamppong recipe. how the technique that we did. I got so many, the review and feedback from you guys. You guys had a hard time. Your gochugaru gets burned and cannot move that fast in the kitchen. So I thought this might be more easier for you, that more stress relief version of it. And at the end the result will be pretty much the same. And some smoked paprika, For that smoky flavor in jjamppong, we need a smoked paprika right here. Oh, one more thing. This is completely optional, to be honest. With all the sauces we added, it's delicious. But if you want to pump up the flavor like you're really having in a Korean Chinese restaurant in Korea, some mushroom seasoning. Just a little bit, we don't need a lot. Let's add all our seafood. Look how generous this jjamppong is. Now go ahead and just bring it to boil and let it boil for about a couple of minutes, and this plant-based jjamppong is ready to serve. And by this time, a pot of water in your another stove needs to be boiling to start to cook your noodles. So for this recipe for jjamppong, traditionally we use our fresh wheat noodles for jjamppong, but you can use whatever noodles that you have, girl. Seriously, any dried ramen noodles or dried wheat noodles or ramen noodles or udon noodles or whatever you have. Today I'm using frozen fresh ramen noodles. They're going to be delicious in here. I'm just so excited to break my fast with this jjamppong today.
Photos of family, but oh, Christmas tree. No, you don't mean a thing without the joy that surrounds you. Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree. Been wondering just what you mean to me.
Oh my God. I missed it so much, my jjamppong. There's so much texture, so much flavor. If you liked my plant-based, brand new jjamppong recipe, and this is a lot more budget-friendly than buying seafood, to be honest. So if you liked it, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe my channel for more delicious plant-based Asian recipes, and I will see you next time. Thank you for watching.
Honestly, it's never been much about you. Don't get me wrong, I think you're great.